Everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, entertainment only. Where do I start today? Okay, first of all, I'm going to keep calling. I know rats are cute as pets, but Leon Rat, as in rat trader, which is insider illegal trading. So I'm going to keep calling him Rat. For those that are interested in watching some, finding their news sources, PBS NewsHour on YouTube, really good. They've been showing. Some press conferences and stuff, etc., that you would find really interesting. One of them being Hakeem Jeffries, one of them being a progressive group of Democrats, etc. So if you're looking for some pushback now that the Dems are back in Washington, PBS NewsHour I found has been pretty good on their YouTube channel. Okay, what I want to mention. Oh, speaking of YouTube, yeah, just putting it out there for you guys. A lot of you are saying, "Oh, I'm a blue dot in a red sea. I can't find anybody." If you put down just sort of your general location, not your address or phone number or anything like that, your general location, and if other people comment and say, "Oh my goodness, I'm around there too," you can actually contact each other. If you click on the other person's identity, there should be an email address where you can make contact with each other. So please, please, please build your tribes, build your communities, and seek out people who've got your back, because they are out there in force. Quickly, the Bertha. Oh, I might have a read on that actually. The Birthright Citizenship Order, executive order, one of those that's not worth the paper it's written on, has been denied by a second federal judge. I do see it being pushed towards the Supreme Court. I'll have a read on that down the track. I'm just not feeling a need to read on it today. Now, I just want to put out there as well, the work from homers. Oh, goodness me. So, Leon Rat, um, aside from sending out these emails, please, please, please do not accept the, "Oh, if you resign, we'll pay you until September" email. They won't. He did exactly the same to the Twitter staff, and they never saw a dime. So no, do not. Just it's spam. Just send it straight to your spam folder, and do not shift. I know you're under a lot of pressure. I know it's hard, but united we stand, divided we fall. So please don't. But also the same with the work from home emails that have been sent out as an ordering people back into the office where they do not have room for them, and the office might be 200 miles away or something. If you were employed on a work from home basis, that is your employment right, and you can continue to work from home. Make sure, because what they're doing is they're actually ringing, they're not emailing from what I understand. Make sure that any correspondence that you have where you say, "No, thank you, I was employed as a work from home, as a remote worker, I will be honouring my employment conditions," make sure you do it in writing via email and keep them. So all of this that's going out, the threats, the offers, etc. They're just trying to put pressure and bamboozle and divide the workforce. So please, please, please stand firm. Now, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, a few of you mentioned the NSA as the third wheel when I was saying three agencies. Yes, the CIA do have a retired CIA agency agent association. Yes. And a few of you mentioned the NSA, the National Security Agency. Now, ding, 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 they are the ones that specialize in cyber security. They've got very secretive, very secretive. A lot of what they do is not necessarily above board. And I remember ages ago, remember when Harris, after the election, went to Hawaii for a holiday, but looked absolutely exhausted. And we read on that, and we talked about the national security cyber security section in Hawaii. Okay, NSA, I like it. So what I'm going to have a look at in this particular reading, and I'm going to use my runic tarot again. I know it's a dark deck, and yes, I must learn my runes. Add it to my list of things to do. I want to have a look at this again. NSA, CIA, retired CIA, retired FBI, because apparently Leon has threatened Liz. Now, Dick is ex-CIA. One does not threaten Dickie's daughter. Trump apparently has threatened her too. If you remember, he was going to put her in front of a firing squad. Sorry about that. That's just me avoiding the censors there. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. I want to have a further look into this FSA, CIA, FBI. Once an agent, always an agent. Few of you brought up a movie called Red, which was the retired agents from various departments getting together. So let's have a look. What do we need to know? Oh, no, love, 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 love. Jolly Roger yesterday. Few of you have mentioned, because I said, oh, there's an aircraft carrier flying a Jolly Roger. It's like this massive flag with the troops obeying their oath. A couple of you pointed out to me that the Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier has the F-18 Hornet squadron on it, and they are known as the Jolly Rogers. Love it. Didn't know that. Love it. But also, apparently, the USS Kidd warship is the only Navy warship permitted to fly the Jolly Roger flag. And apparently, it's a massive flag. So, bravo. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, however that was going down, seeing it as rebellion. Okay, let's have a look. So, Leon has come out on Twitter. They're having a argy-bargy back and forth where Leon is apparently getting rather cheesed off with Dickie's daughter Liz. One does not threaten Dickie's daughter. The Knight of Pentacles, the knight riding in with his protection, the stability and security and protection. Solid. Look at that horse. Would you take that horse on? I wouldn't take that horse on, and I've owned horses. Yeah. Oh, challenged by the Knight of Swords. Not challenged, second. Two knights straight up. The second knight, because I'm not doing an actual Celtic cross here, the two knights, protection, stability, security, but charging into the fray. Ooh, wielding his sword. The hermit behind the scenes. Isolation, introspection, investigation, but looks rather like if you go to Game of Thrones, the telling tree. Can't remember what it was called, but there was one next to oh gosh, I haven't watched Game of Thrones in years and years and years. The Stark Castle in the northern area. The trees were all connected, and they all talked to each other, and they all shared information, and they knew, and they saw. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee. Okay, right. This is getting, oh man, I feel like I'm off on a wild tangent at the moment. This is so many levels. So show me. Dick Cheney, right? That's two cards that have flung themselves out. Dick Cheney, what do we need to know? Threatening Lizzie, ex-CIA, FSA, FBI. They are not happy campers. That one, and that one. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. Sorry, 10 minutes of me ranting away. Okay, let me just get that in the right to lighten these cards. Sorry about that. It's an older computer where it doesn't automatically change the light. I actually have to set the light in a certain location. Okay, the first cutout was this one. Yep, movement forward, charging in. The Chariot. The second card, off on a new adventure. The Fool. Now, I don't see this so much as a challenge. I see this as a second signifier here. Two major arcana straight out when I'm talking about Cheney, CIA, FBI, NSA. Yep, riding into battle. Riding into battle. Got the protection here at the front here. And off they go. Now, I'm drawn on this particular card to the wild boar. Do not underestimate the savagery of a wild boar. Sharp tusks, half a ton for the big ones, maybe. Yeah, oh, well, 300-400 kilos for the really big ones. Aggressive, solid. So is this Dick Cheney setting out on this journey with the wild boar as his companion? Many a person has been killed by a wild boar over the years. This is not just in the US, this is worldwide, but it is also about the defeat of the bringing the ending of those that have this insatiable greed and lust for power. Again, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where you've got the Nazis at the end. They've managed to secure the Ark of the Covenant, and then they open it up and they end up getting desiccated. Now, as someone pointed out to me, right in the middle there is the emerald green. The emerald green, for me, the King of Pentacles, the Emerald King, is Leon. Leon Ratscat, as I think one of you called him, but I'll just call him Leon Rat. Right at the core of it, Leon Rat. Look at this, major arcanas everywhere. So Tower moment. Now, a few of you have asked me as well with the IRS. Apparently the systems that the IRS and the couple of the other alphabet organisations that are being hacked into are incredibly old and clunky systems. The tower is about destroying what was so it can be rebuilt new. And a few of you asked me, will the IRS systems be recoverable? I think they're going to be building it from new. A lot of what is happening is showing how vulnerable, how corruptible, how easily these particular systems can, and government checks and measures that aren't holding up, checks and balances, how easily and quickly they can be corrupted. So this tower moment, now we've been pulling the tower moment for months now. And I was saying tower for the GOP. I think this is just tower for all of us. But it's not a bad tower moment, unless you happen to be on the wrong side of history, GOP, and Fetterman. This is very much about fully exposing everything that was built on shaky grounds and needs to be torn down and rebuilt. Oh, and okay, drawn to the fact of out of those flames, you've got the two figures there that were standing on this pile of gold. These are huge cards. Oh boy, I'm glad this is another major arcana. The energy over this is, because I asked Dick Cheney, ex-CIA, Lizzie being threatened. This is very much about emotional protection of his family. One does not threaten Dickie's daughter. So I'm feeling that he's been awakened. I would never have thought. I'm actually seeing Cheney and Biden just sitting down having a conversation about this, or sharing information. I would never have thought Cheney and Biden would be on the same page, but they are. Wow. Okay. Protecting family. Protecting family. He may be protecting Liz, but by doing so, he will be protecting all families. The Ace of Pentacles. New protection, new opportunities, new beginnings, new start in regards to this. Externally. Right. There is difficult decisions that need to be made. I think they will be made. This almost looks like a protection as well. The fact that she's sitting cross-legged with the swords crossed. It's almost like a do not cross this line, and I'm looking at the darkness behind that is indicating to me the working in the shadows. Now, I do know there's a corpse hanging on that tree there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a corpse hanging on a couple of the trees there. One of these arrows is pointing to this corpse. This line is underneath the other corpse. I don't know if that'll help you see them. They know where the bodies are buried. For me, this is more about, oh, duh, love it when my guides come through. If you hear them, let me know. Swords are about intelligence. The intelligence agencies. Not ready to move yet externally. Keeping it protected. They know where the bodies are buried. Internally. The Emperor taking control. If this isn't Dick Cheney, I don't know what is. The Emperor taking control. And he's not happy. I mean, it doesn't look like Dick Cheney, but that's the energy that he exuded and can still. Okay, hopes and fears, Six of Pentacles, can be giving and receiving help, but this is more about closing ranks, tossing out certain individuals and closing ranks. So there might be some in the ex-agencies that information is not being shared with, because I'm sure there's some Trumpsters in there as well, and they're closing ranks for protection behind this person that's been tossed out. The outcome. What have we got? Seven of Swords. This is about the sneaking into camp and taking unawares. Page of Pentacles. We may not hear much about this. Knight of Cups. We will only hear what they offer up for us to hear. But trust me, justice is going to be wrought. So we're not going to hear all about it. We're only going to hear what they choose for us to hear. Trust me, justice is going to be wrought. I'm just having a look at the next card. It's coming up, and I'm going to keep going with it because this is the man of action, the leader of a man of action with a powerful plan, and he is prepared to lay waste to all that is going on. He's prepared to lay waste. carrying fire, powerful energy, and taking action, striding forward with the plan, and the passions have been ignited as well. One does not threaten Dickie's daughter. For those that are corrupt, have absolute disregard for human life, are happy to destroy anything that is in their path, and it's almost like it's a game to them. What's coming for them? See you later. There may be, okay, and then we've got my Harris card, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. Times are changing, and this is about bringing the birth of something new, but it's a painful birth. Change, bringing the birth of something new, and we all know that birth is painful. Okay, and there's that card that decided to swap decks yesterday. The 3 behind the scenes. Okay, what I want to, I'm just looking on the bottom, it's just as interesting, a little bit not quite intense here. Knight of Wands, inflammatory messaging, the 3 working together against those that are financially, morally, and ethically corrupt. Boundaries that cannot be crossed. And then we have this new start, this new beginning. Okay. Yeah, this one jumped decks yesterday. I have no idea how it got on the other deck. And that's actually quite funny because it made me think. I had asked Susan Lynn during one of her lives where they were answering questions. I'm like, where is my ruby diamond, big chunky ring? Had it made out of my engagement diamonds, just some jewelry I had lying around that I wasn't wearing. And we moved house, and it's moving. Now, she made the comment, she saw where it was, she said, but it's being moved around. The spirits are moving it around on you, because I know that it's not actually going to turn up until it's meant to. And then a few of you have emailed me and said, yeah, things have been moving around in my place too, which is the spirits saying g'day. Okay, what I wanted to ask, where was I going with that? Okay, with the death card. Is there going to be some selective removal? Is there going to be some selective removal of individuals? Can I ask? I mean, the death card doesn't necessarily mean literal death. It might mean something coming to a dramatic end. Does this mean, okay, I'm just going to say the disappearance of some individuals? Come on down. I'm right down this rabbit hole. Right, we have the 7 of Cups, smoke and mirrors, poor choices. These cups is the usual Rider-Waite-Smith deck, meaning I'm not feeling to read this any differently. What's on offer here? Power, wealth, vanity. Okay. Challenged by the 6 of Pentacles, which again, throwing some out of the ranks and closing behind it. We've got here this 5 of Swords, which is about the intelligence agency. Okay, I'm not feeling like it's the removal of actual people, like as in permanent removal of people. This feels more like removal of intelligence and burning the bridges behind them. Okay. Here's this card, again. It's in the past now, because I'm asking about, is it going to involve, I don't feel it's individuals. I think it's actual information. Queen of Wands, she was always my Avril Haines card. Avril Haines being the Biden leader of the Department of National Intelligence. We never saw her final report. Immediate future. A nightmare situation where a certain somebody is going to be stabbed through the back over and over and over again. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 5, 6. And let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got 1, 2. But it's the 9 of Swords. Where's the 9th sword? Oh, it's in the front here. I always thought that was a sword going all the way through, but it's not. It's in the front. So yeah, the immediate future. Really, really attacking. And obstacles in the background there with the mountains. Gosh, who is this? Wondering who this figure is. Okay. The King of Cups. Externally, that's my Biden card. Internally, the Star of hope, the star of all that is good, the star of democracy, the star of the battle. But here you've got the Emperor holding the longboat, protecting it against the lizard, the big lizard. Whoop, that's my phone going. Hang on a sec. See who that is. Oh, sorry about that. That was hubby with one of those, oh, really? Why are you calling me about that questions? Okay, so hopes and fears. My Harris card, Queen of Swords. We got Biden and Harris here. The outcome, new beginnings, cleansing, new beginnings, temperance, return to balance and moderation, and Six of Swords. Moving forward towards a new day, towards a new dawn, to calmer waters. Okay, after the intensity of the start of this, I'm actually feeling really relaxed at the end here. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, again, the protection. Okay, I keep going. We've got, yes, this good versus evil fight, the moon, dark secrets being exposed and revealed. But then again, we've got the three agencies determinedly and angrily behind the scenes working together to bring about the ending of the corrupt individuals. Strength. They're going to hold on to what is really important, and they do not care if they set fire, raze to the ground. Just pop that card back there. They're going to protect what is really important and let the rest burn to the ground. We've got these corrupt individuals, these agencies taking action. Holy crumbs. Okay. I don't know where to go with that. I don't know where else to go. This is so multi-leveled. Just And it will all happen when it needs to. Just show me. Show me. Gosh, I don't even know what to ask. Let me leave it there. Well, almost. Bring you down. Because these cards that are coming out, Justice, new partnership that's going to bring a cleansing, King of Cups, Biden, the Emperor, Cheney, putting up some sort of magical boundary that cannot be crossed. It's going to bring things to a ending, potentially, hopefully. Investigation of the devil. Government, higher authorities. This feels not government, this is higher authorities. Intelligence agencies, perhaps. Bringing about an end to a leader and prepared to ride into battle. Can't make these cards. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about things. I'm going to leave that there. So thank you for joining me. Love to you all, and I shall catch you shortly. Bye-bye.